Hello, my name is Marія Lebedь. I'm a student of the Харківський Lyceum 89. Today I want to tell you about famous genius Leonardo da Vinci, a vivid example of a universal people. Let's start with what we know about Leonardo da Vinci.
Vinci's genius.
Great genius.
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 Leonardo is not just a genius, but also a mystery. Many of you already know who is this, and how can you not know such a great Italian artist, scientist, inventor, writer, and musician? Leonardo was born in 1452 on his father's family estate in Vínčí. Leonardo grew up in his father's house, where he was treated like a legitimate son, where he got the usual elementary education for the time: reading, writing, and arithmetic. When he was about 15 years old, his father took him to the famous workshop of Andrea del Verrocchio. Leonardo received a various education, which included not only painting and sculpture, but also technical mechanical arts. In 1472, Leonardo was admitted to the Painters' Guild of Florence and worked independently until 1481. He painted his first painting in 1473. A few years later, he already had his own workshop and created his masterpieces. Such paintings as Annunciation, Adoration of the Magi, Madonna Benois brought him big popularity and success. Looking for creative jobs, he agreed to work in various cities. In 1503, the artist returned to Florence. At this time, he paints his famous picture Mona Lisa. Botticelli, Perugino, and other famous people also learned new skills in this place. Leonardo's new hobby led him to move to Milan. There he began his studies in mechanics. His first unfinished invention was an aircraft. The basis of this project was the flight of birds. The young man was different. At the same time, he was interested about studying botany and drawings. Despite the interest to the humanities and technical science, Leonardo da Vinci again continues to paint. Led with Armine, Mona Lisa, and this is just a small list of paintings from those years. Since 1508, years of service in the French army await him. Trying himself as an engineer, he conducts a series of experiments in 1513. Leonardo spent the last 3 years of his life in a small residence near the king's summer palace. The king treated him like an honored guest. Leonardo spent most of his time correcting and editing his scientific research. He died on May 2, 1518. During the French Revolution, the church in which he was buried was destroyed. Unfortunately, his grave can no longer be found, but his masterpieces are alive and we can admire their perfect beauty. In the end, I would like to add that time is changing, but paintings of Leonardo da Vinci is still known and famous in the whole world. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.